Okay, everyone. Good morning. So last time we discussed about the goals of tourism development. So we haven't finished the discussion, and now we're going to proceed. So last time we tackled about the SDGs. Moment. So we discussed about the SDGs. So those SDGs, so we have eight. So the decent work, economic growth, which is the goal 8, goal 9, goal 11, goal 12, 13, 14, 15, and 17. So, goal 11, okay? So sustainable cities and communities. So tourism can play a significant role in urban and rural development by revitalizing local economies, preserving cultural heritage, and promoting community participation. So, sustainable tourism initiatives contribute to building resilient and inclusive cities, reducing environmental impacts, and enhancing quality of life for residents. So tourism class can be a big part of this no of these sustainable cities and communities no. So when tourists visit a city or a rural area, they spend money. Syempre gabakasan ta kang food no, gabayad sanda sa mga hotels nga tiniranan da, and also they buy souvenirs no para ipasalubong sa mga friends and families nanda. So this can help local businesses grow and bring more money into the community. But hindi lang dyan kara matapos, no? Tourism can do more than just bring in money. It can also help preserve the things that make a place special. Like bala ka mga historic buildings, cultural traditions, and natural landscapes. So by protecting these things, tourism can help communities stay vibrant and unique and alive. Sustainable tourism is all about making sure tourism benefits everyone in the long term. So this means being careful nga hindi natin pag-i-harm ang aton nga environment. So also involving mga local nga taho in decision making no sa kalugar, and making sure tourism benefits local communities. When tourism is sustainable, it can build stronger, more resilient cities and communities that are better para sa tanan, or for better for everyone who lives there. So next, we have the goal 12. So goal 12 are responsible consumption and production. Okay? So tourism encourages responsible consumption and production patterns by promoting sustainable tourism practices, minimizing waste generation, conserving natural resources, and supporting eco-friendly businesses. Sustainable tourism certification programs and eco labels help consumers make informed choices and support environmentally friendly tourism business. Tourism can play a big role in this. So when people travel, they use resources like bala ka mga tubig, electricity, energies, and they generate waste. Okay? So but tourism can also promote responsible consumption and production. So for example, sustainable tourism practices focus on things like paano mag-conserve ka water and energy, paano mag-reduce ka mga waste nga hindi magrinapta ang aton nga mga basura, and of course, protecting ka mga natural habitats. No, so this might mean using eco-friendly materials in hotels and restaurants, supporting local conservation efforts, or encouraging tourists to take part in activities that have a low impact on the environment. Okay, so amurang responsible consumption and production. So next, um, goal 13, climate action. So tourism development has both direct and indirect impacts on climate change. Sustainable tourism practices such as energy efficiency, waste reduction, and carbon offsetting help mitigate greenhouse gas emission and adapt to climate change impacts. Destination management strategies aim to promote low carbon transportation, eco-friendly accommodations, and climate resilient tourism infrastructures. So tourism can have both positive kag negative effects sa aton nga klima, no. On one hand, traveling often involves using bala ka mga eroplano, no. Syempre kung mag-agto kita sa may ibang lugar from Antique to Manila, no. Of course, we need to take planes, no, cars or so, no, sarakyan and other forms of transportation that produce greenhouse gases which contribute to climate change. On the other hand, no, tourism can also promote sustainable practices para makahelp mag-reduce these emissions and maka-adapt sa impact kang climate change. So sustainable tourism practices focus on things like using energy more efficiently, no, reducing kang aton nga mga basura, and offsetting carbon emissions. So this might mean using renewable energy sources sa hotels, no, encouraging ang aton nga mga turista to take part kang carbon offset programs, no, or supporting projects that protect forest and absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Okay, so destination management strategies are also important for fighting climate change. So this might involve promoting low carbon transportation options malapatas ng no ginasuggest na lang kung pwede mo lang man panawon, panawon mo na lang no. Also instead of using cars no pwede man nga magbike ka na lang no cycling or using public transit as well a transit okay sorry so public transit as well as building eco-friendly nga mga hotels and the other tourism infrastructure that can withstand the impacts of climate change like rising sea levels or extreme weather events. So goal 14, so life below water. So we're talking about sa atin nga marine ecosystems, no. So coastal and marine tourism activities can have significant impacts on marine ecosystems and biodiversity. So sustainable marine tourism practices such as mga coral reef conservation, marine protected areas, and responsible diving and snorkeling help protect marine habitats, reduce pollution, and promote sustainable fisheries management. Okay? So meaning no, tourism especially mga activities para sa mag-dive ka, mag-snorkeling ka, and also vacation sa beach no can have positive impact and negative impact sa atin nga marine ecosystem. Okay, so tourism no can bring attention and resources to conservation efforts, but on the other hand, it can also put stress sa aton nga marine habitats and wildlife. Okay, so sustainable marine tourism practices aim to minimize these negative impacts. For example, no, mga efforts bala to conserve our coral reefs. Amo gani nga may mga island nga pag endangered na gina-declare na kang aton nga government nga protected rin tana no may mga island pag gani is ang hindi rin natin pwede agtunan no kay para lang ma-sustain or para lang ma-preserve ang aton nga coral reef sa lugar nga rian no. Kay ang iba so na overuse man or na overuse bala ka mga turista or kung wala natin na protektahan nagapatay ang coral reef so wala tinuran ng atin nga mga isda so amor ang sara nga gina-promote nanda ang sustainable marine tourism. Okay, so sara dyan kara is to conserve coral reefs, of course to establish marine protected areas and promote responsible diving and snorkeling can help protect marine habitats no mga balay kang atin nga mga friends sa dalom kang dagat. Okay, um Also, no, coral reefs in particular are vulnerable to damage from activities like bala kung ang anchoring kung ano gitawag sa may di ba kung magduya ang saka barko gina-anchor na nanda sa dalom no. So syempre ang angkla na kara is pwede ra makaguba sa aton nga mga coral reefs no. Also snorkeling no, and also careless diving. So responsible practices are crucial for their preservation. So of course, no, kung i-promote natin niya or by promoting sustainable marine tourism practices, maka-help kita nga maprotektahan ang aton nga mga oceans and the life within them. Okay? So ensuring that future generations can continue to enjoy ang amo nga benepisyo from these vital ecosystems. So it's about finding ways to enjoy the beauty of the ocean while also protecting it for the future. Okay, so that is the goal 14, life below water. So next is goal 15, life on hand. So tourism development can contribute to biodiversity conservations, habitat protections, and sustainable land use practices. Ecotourism initiatives promote nature-based tourism, activities that support wildlife conservation, reforestation efforts, and sustainable agriculture practices while minimizing habitat destructions and wildlife disturbance. So tourism can have a big impact on land and wildlife. Okay? Both positive and negative. So tourism, no, pwede ta na makatugro ka pressure sa aton nga mga natural areas through activities like deforestation, habitat destruction, and wildlife disturbance. Tourism can also, on the other side, no, tourism can also contribute to conservation efforts and promote sustainable land use practices. Okay, so pagkamana ng ecotourism initiatives are a great example of how tourism can support biodiversity conservation and sustainable land use. So these initiatives makabulig yung tanan to promote nature-based tourism activities that allow people to enjoy and appreciate natural environments while also ga-support masanda sa aton nga conservation efforts. So, this might include mga activities like wildlife safaris, no, mga bird watching tours, and guided hikes through protected areas. So, di ba kung mag-hike gani kita gina-advise nga um, wala kita tipoksian, no? Kumbaga hike lang, no? Hindi kita pwede mamuksi ka bulak, hindi kita pwede nga mangutod ka kahoy, no? Kung as much as possible, gani, no? Kung sige hike mo, kung may maagyan ka, abi nga, ano, pwede ko kananam ka mga puno, no? So, amurang imo nga effort, amo ta ng imo nga way, no? Para, uh, makabulig sa atin nga biodiversity conservation no. So also by participating in ecotourism activities, also the tourists can have fun conservation projects also to support the local communities and raise awareness about the importance kang atin nga protecting or the importance of our protecting biodiversity. So additionally, no, ecotourism initiatives often gina-prioritize nanda ang sustainable practices such as minimizing waste, reducing energy consumption. So, hindi kita pwede nga, kumbaga, kung as much as possible, hindi kita magpagusto ka gamit ng kuryente, no? Pero, sino man ba nga tao, lalo na kadya nga panahon nga grabe kainit, no? Aircon lang ng aircon, no? And also, supporting sustainable agriculture practices. So, ang ibig sabihin kang goal 15, no? Or overall, tourism, no, can play an important role in achieving goal 15 by promoting biodiversity conservation, habitat protection, and sustainable land use practices. Okay, so by supporting ecotourism initiatives, and practicing responsible tourism, we can help protect life on land and ensure the long-term health ng aton nga ecosystem. So that is Life on Land Goal 15. So next, last goal, we have goal 17, partnership for the goals. So, ano kung ibig sabihin ng partnership for the goals, no? So, okay, so tourism development requires collaboration and partnership among governments, private sectors, organizations, civil society groups, and local communities. So, multi-stakeholders partnership facilitates knowledge, sharing, capacity building, resource mobilization, and collective action to achieve sustainable tourism objectives and advance the broader sustainable development agenda. So, si Goal 17, gina-emphasize na kung ano ang importansya or the importance no, of partnership para ma-achieve sorry guys, may trangkaso kasi ako eh. So, Goal 17 emphasize the importance of partnership for achieving sustainable tourism development and broader sustainable development goals. So, gina-highlight na kadya the need of collaboration among sa ating mga gobyerno, also the private sectors organization, mga civil society groups, and local communities. So in simple terms, no, it's like saying that to make tourism better and more sustainable, everyone needs to work together. So tulong-tulong kita, no. So hindi man na kailangan nga maumpisa to kana, no. So dapat with the help of everyone. So governments, businesses, no, community groups and regular people all have a role to play. So by sharing knowledge, no, of course, no, helping each other grow, pooling resources, and working together so we can make tourism better for everyone and also contribute to making the world a better place overall. Okay, so that are those are the goals of what? Goals of tourism development, the SDG or the Sustainable Development Goals.